Hi, welcome to Alaskan and Thailand. I paid my rent the other day, and at the same time, they actually let me know my electric was due. So I got up and I went downstairs. Figured I'd pay my rent too. My rent here is 12,000 baht. That's $350 roughly, 340 or 350 around there. So it's a pretty okay deal for the location. I could probably get a better place if I look around, but at low season, if you sign a contract here, you get 9,000 baht, which is quite a bit cheaper. That's 200 and some dollars, 290 or something like that. So yeah, but anyway, my electric bill was due and I went down and picked it up. As far as electrical usage, I don't use the air con at all. I do have a normal regular air con up there. I'll give you a show. That's typical of most air cons in Asia. Those work real good. They cool off the room better than those little window units. You don't want those. Actually, a place I stayed in the Philippines had one of those window units too. But anyway, I've never used that. I do have a fan. That's what I use if it ever gets hot. Most of the day, I don't even turn it on. I turn it on when I exercise. Halfway through the exercise, through my routines, I usually turn it on. I do a no sweat workout even. It's real dry here in this part of Thailand. It hasn't rained for going on 3 months now, and the air is dry, so it's not a humidity, and it's not hot. If you're not out directly in the sun, it's not real hot. And these condos are built like a castle, so everything's concrete and concrete thick walls, so it stays cool in here without even any air con or fan or anything. It just naturally, the structure stays cool as long as you're in it. And I'm on the shaded side of the building too, so I don't get any direct sun, so I don't really need any air con at all. I keep the sliding glass door open. I've been closing it at night. At night I sleep with the fan on, more or less to keep the bugs blown away. I sleep under the covers, a thick quilt even here, because it's just comfortable for me. It's normal, and I keep the fan on. If I get cool, I kick the cover off a little bit once in a while in the evening, but I'm usually under the covers here. So I'm not worried about, and it's cool in the morning, so maybe that's why I'm saving too, is it's cool in the morning. And that cools off the building, and then it stays cool all day. Kind of like my log cabin back in Alaska. During the days it would stay cool, while everywhere else, the regular housing in town was hot. The regular 2x4 structures, they were hot inside on a hot summer day, which is 70 degrees for us. And our houses get kind of hot, but my cabin never did. It always stayed cool in the day. People would come in the middle of the day and their house was hot, and they'd go, nice and cool in here. No air con or fans there at all, But anyway, so I don't use any air con. The only power usage I do use really is I got a refrigerator, a microwave I use, and a hot pot just to heat my tea in the morning. That's the only thing I drink is tea and water. And lights. Let me think, anything else really? Just charging my phones. And that's basically it. There's nothing to cook on here, so I'm not cooking, so that's a difference. Another savings where I'm not really using, and my electric shower. I take a shower every few days. Sometimes not even 4 days if I'm not if I'm not sweating, which I don't sweat here. I just walk here and take my time. So yeah, usually I'll shower every couple days, 2-3 days, and the automatic or the hot water, it works good. It gives you nice hot water. It's on demand. So these Asian hot water, they don't store hot water heaters. They're just on demand, and you just crank on the switch and it's only heating the water that's coming out of the shower. It's a good deal, really cost savings, and it gives you good hot water. There's really no complaints. A hot water heater is a bad idea compared to what I see here. I was a little leery to take a shower and have electrical power outlets right in your shower, but I guess it's safe. You think you really don't want to be holding something hooked to a 240 while it's, the showers are detachable heads. You can wand them around and stuff or put them in. But yeah, all of them in Asia are like that. Philippines, same way. Well, the Philippines, you'll be using a bucket probably, a tub and splash. And that's how most of them take baths, showers over there in a bucket or garbage can full of water and a dipper and pour it over them. That's how they shower in most Philippines, a lot of them. And probably here in Thailand too. In fact, I know they do. Some of them, but the people that live in good houses, which is most everybody now. But anyway, yeah, so I went down, and that's my power usage. Other than that, it's really nil, really. The lighting is very, not much, you know, so, and that's off. I go to bed early, so I'm not keeping up with lights on all night. And no, I don't actually keep any lights on all night. So that's it, just me, my fan, my microwave, my hot pot, charging my phones, and some lighting, hot water every few days. And that's my electricity usage. And now went down and I got my bill. I was worried about it. I didn't know what to expect, of course, first month in the unit. The last month I stayed, I was pleasantly surprised it wasn't very much, but now here I looked at my bill here, and here I'll show it to you. I don't know, there's nothing on there, information that you can read. It's all in Thai. Let me read it for you. I'm just kidding, I don't read Thai. Wish I did. But anyway, it shows my usage. I can't read how much what my usage wattage is or whatever, but my bill came to 248.79 baht. And I added on a 7% tax charge. I can see the 7% in English, written in English. So I know there's a 1742 baht tax charge on my 248. So my total electric bill for the last month, in the winter too, it's the winter, is 266 baht, 21.21. And that factors out to be about $7.70. Can you imagine that? A month electric bill, $7.70. So yeah, wow, what a savings. The actual last place, the room I came from, that had a electric hot plate, and I used it. I cooked for a while in that, and that bill came out to about, if I remember right, it was like $15 or $20, $15 or $18. So it was pretty cheap too. But yeah, if I was running a stove, or if I ran that aircon, it would go up quickly. I'm sure of that. And I don't know, I don't need it. I don't think many people here do use it. I don't see many people aircon on. I don't think many do. I haven't needed it. I haven't turned it on once here, not even once, to see if it worked or not. I just don't need it. And I'm from Alaska, so you guys that are in the hot climate of half your life or half your years, you know, you probably have this no problem, you know. The only thing I do, I avoid, normally it's pretty cool, just feels like good normal weather for t-shirts and stuff and tank tops. You go out in shorts and tank tops. In the morning it's a little cool. I've been wearing a flannel shirt in the morning when I go for a walk now because it's just a bit chilly, which is fine with me. Thais are wearing coats. All of them wear sweaters, a lot of them in the mornings. But yeah, so it's real beautiful weather here. If I was in Alaska, my Alaskan bill would be about 150 to 180 a month US, and that was getting, you know, that ain't too bad. A lot of people had even more than that. A lot of them that used electric heat, you know, those Toyo stoves, they kick on and off, and they use a lot of electricity. Some people use, like my daughter, she had $400 bills. It's expensive in Alaska, man. But anyway, this is great. I can live with this. This is right in my budget. I could use more, it wouldn't bother me, but I mean, yeah, if I can get a $7.70 month electric bill, that's great. I was supposed to be paying water, and they didn't say nothing about water. I just paid my 12,000 baht for rent, and they haven't hit me with a water bill, which I don't understand. I thought maybe it's factored into this. I don't know. I looked at this on Google. It's all written in Thai. Every bit of it's written in Thai. There's nothing English on it, except some English numbers. You can read the numbers in English, but everything else is in Thai. And a good trick to remember, folks, when you're in a foreign country, if you have a document like this that you need to read, you take a photo of it and you go to Google Translate and click on the camera icon, and the camera will come on. It'll be like it's going to take a picture of it. You can do that when you click the camera, take a picture of it, and then click the icon, or you can just take a picture of it anytime, and then click the icon of picture. You'll see there's an icon to go into your files. Click that, and it'll go into your files. Pull up the picture onto that Google Translate and just watch. And miraculously on your phone, it'll miraculously, right in front of your eyes, it'll change into English, in text English over the Thai. And it's pretty cool. Do it, and that'll read it for you. You can read everything in English. If you come to a sign, take a picture of it and pull it up on Google Translate, click it into your pictures and look at it. And that'll help you anytime you're in translation problem with any language probably, but I've used it with Thai so far, and it works great. You're just looking at the picture in Thai, written in Thai, and all of a sudden it miraculously changes right before your eyes into English. So that's a trick, hack. You're going to need that one. Use that when you remember that one for if you're coming to Thailand, because there's a lot of stuff. All your documents will be in, even your Thai rental agreements will be in Thai too, so that you can take a picture of it and read what you just signed later, because they're going to ask you to sign it, and you're sitting there looking at a document and you can't read a bit of it. But anyway, that's a good hack you're going to have to keep in mind. But anyway, that's my $7.70 electric bill for the month. I should splurge on turn on some aircon, but I don't need it, There's nothing I really need. So yeah, keeping my budget low, so I'm under $370 for my room and board, my room and rent anyway. I'm imagining, I can't factor in what the water bill is, but it's probably no more than this. So, yeah, and I don't know how they may took it out of the rent. I don't know. But anyway, that's my $7.70 condo unit. It's just a 1-bedroom, or no bedroom, just a studio. So yeah, it's a small unit, and there's really nothing to splurge. And and I don't watch TV. That's another thing. I have a TV there. They keep wanting to come and fix it, and I tell them, nope, I don't want it fixed. I don't watch it. I never did watch TV. The only thing I can watch here is the chicken fights, the rooster cock fights, the Thai news, and everything pretty much is. They have probably English channels like Fox News and stuff. I was watching, but in one of the places. But I really don't need it. I can watch it on my laptop or phone. So anyway, I don't know how much juice a TV uses, but when I walked by the one in the Philippines, I had one of those pretty big, I think it was like 40-inch in that place, and I'd walk by it and it was hot. It was giving off heat. It made the room hot from just giving off that TV, and anything that makes heat is going to use power. So those things must suck not a lot, but some power. So that's another thing. I'm not using the TV. That might be why my bill is so low. Like I say, I'm not using much of anything power-wise. So anyway, my $7.70 condo studio apartment bill here in Hua Hin, Thailand, I can live with that. It's much better than I was having in Alaska. And this fits my Social Security budget much more better than the $200 or $180 bill in Alaska I was going to get every month. So this fits my retirement Social Security much better. Well, anyway, if you learned anything, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.